Well, hello and welcome. I'm your host, John RMS, otherwise known as AceBullion, and today I have a coin for you that I'm looking forward to reviewing. It's right here. Now, it's been sent in by Martin, the Silver Trader, so please be sure to check out the links down below where you can find a link under the More section to Silver Trader, the Precious Metal Forum, and AceBullion as well, my own personal website. You'll also find a link to, of course, my members, all my channel members out there, so thank you for those who have supplied links and want them listed. You can find a link to their sites as well. So please be sure to check them out and give them a big thank you as well. Now this coin, before I get into it, may confuse a few people. So I'm hoping to nip that in the bud and, well, explain away. So here we go. Well, welcome back. This is the 2024 Koala. Now, you may know it from another mint. Indeed, it's an Australian koala as well, just by the way. And no, it's not the Perth Mint. So, this is the Royal Australian Mint. They've decided to have, or to put their hands, shall I say, to dip it in the pot and produce one of their own. Now, of course, we have Jody Clark's portrait here of Queen Elizabeth II, showcasing her reign from 1952 to 2022, and it has a denomination of $1. Lovely. You have Jody Clark's signature just down there on the left-hand side. So far, so good. We also have a reeded edge going all the way alongside of it, and it's 1 troy ounce of silver. As we flip it on to the main image, which is the koala, you may be mistaken for this being part of the series from the Perth Mint. But please make no mistake about it, it's not. This has nothing to do with the Perth Mint ongoing series of the koalas. This is, of course, the Royal Australian Mint, or as I nickname it, Ram Mint. So let's have a look and have a good investigation into it. I actually like this little guy, but I think that it could be a little bit better, and I'll explain why. I'm sure you guys can already see why. I think it could be better, but it's a pretty good coin, especially for a first try from the Royal Australian Mint. So first off, we have Koala written here really nicely, available on the side, and it is very glossy, along with all of the bamboo that's kind of breaking up the matted background, something I'm not really keen on at all. Now, we also have the abbreviations of this artist. Now, initially, I thought it said SS. It's actually BS. And no, there's no BS about it. It's Brown Scott, who is the designer. Then we have the koala itself. And let's have a look at this koala. Yep, really furry ears. You could kind of just imagine that blackened nose. Yeah, everything about the koala is pretty cool, apart from the fact that it really needs to stand out just that little bit more. The Royal Australian Mint has made a real good point of separating the rim from the actual coin design, so you can see it going all the way along the side. There's a nice circle there. We have down below, it says 1 ounce, 3/9 fine silver. Now, I'm not quite sure what this little thing is on the back of its hind, but whether that's intentional or unintentional, I'm not sure. It kind of looks a little bit messy to me in that aspect. Now, the koala is not raised. He's rather flat, but the coin does give the illusion that it is raised. I also like the, as I said, the bamboo itself. I mean, it really does. It kind of breaks up things. And if I zoom out a little bit so you can see it in kind of its glory form, it looks nice. They didn't try to, overplay anything by putting anything on the ground or whatever. Now, I'm not quite sure which angle it's supposed to be, because this is the angle I would have thought as we would rotate it exactly on the axis. But if you rotate it slightly down, it's a bit bizarre. And if you put it where you'd expect it to be, either, the koala climbing a tree or something, then of course nothing makes sense. Having it here, well, it could be that the koala is climbing up a little embankment. I'm not quite sure. But I'm actually glad that they've left this area right here just plain so that we can, focus more on the koala. And again, that is down to the matting of the koala and the background. So we do get some bits to stand out, such as the ears, the claws, and its smile. You can see the smile in the eyes. So yeah, pretty cool. And for those animal lovers, of course you're gonna love this. It's something that is just special. I know a lot of people out there have been collecting koalas, and have been collecting, of course, the Perth Mint series for, well, a long time. If you're one of them, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Did this kind of confuse you when it first came out? I am interested. Now, looking at the previous versions of the Perth Mint and comparing it, to this, I actually have to say, I do not see any difference. I could almost swear it was designed by the same artist. Everything from the facial features on the koala itself, the body, how the koala is in a kind of movement but frozen state. And it really does surprise me that they've done such a great job on this coin. Now, apologies, I'm a little bit croaky. I don't know why. However, what are your thoughts and opinions? This is, of course, a brand new 2024 coin. It does not have a high, ridiculous premium. It would be, I believe, and I'm taking a guess here because I have not looked, cheaper, of course, than the Perth Mint. But, because of course it's the Royal Australian Mint, they usually have a smaller premium than the Perth, obviously. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Because I do like the RAM, and I've always thought that the Royal Australian Mint has huge potential, and some of the things that they come out with are amazing, whereas the Perth Mint tends to kind of just keep pumping on a series and just being relentless when it comes to a design. It's like, yeah, we'll stick with that theme and just keep going until, well, people just stop buying it. And of course, you guys know I'm talking about the Simpsons collection and that kind of stuff. But this here, yeah, absolutely amazing. Spot on. It is it is what it is, and that's what I have to say. So we have, as I said, $1 denomination. The koala there, limited to 25,000 from the Australian Mint, 2024, 1 ounce silver. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions, so please leave them down below. Let me know, and I'll respond to each and every one of you. Have a great day. I'll see you on Friday for a awesome video. Of course, it's waiting. Well, the coin's waiting for me to give it a review. So, right, I'll see you then. Bye for now.